Have you ever stood at the edge of a vast, unseen ocean within yourself? Its waves whispering truths you can no longer hear. Perhaps there was a time when your spirit sang with clarity, when intuition flowed like a river unbroken, and your soul felt tethered to something infinite. And now, the silence feels heavy, the connection frayed. You are not alone in this quiet longing. Spiritual gifts are sacred threads of intuition, clairvoyance, empathy, or healing, and are not lost when they fade. They are merely veiled, waiting beneath layers of resistance, doubt, or unhealed wounds. These gifts are your birthright, etched into the fabric of your soul, yet they can dim when your energy falters, or when the world's noise drowns their subtle call. What follows is a journey into the shadows that obscure your light, and a map to reclaim the radiant power that has always been yours. The soul speaks in whispers, and when its voice grows faint, the signs are undeniable. You may feel a rift between yourself and the unseen, or a disconnection that echoes in the mundane and the mystical alike. Ask yourself, do you dismiss the quiet nudge of your intuition, chalking it up to coincidence or imagination? Does your spiritual practice, once a sanctuary, now feel like a hollow ritual? Are the signs, synchronicities, and inner downloads you once cherished replaced by a deafening stillness? Do you wake each day cloaked in a fog or energetically drained, your spirit numb to the currents of life? When you sit in meditation or reach for healing, does the space feel flat, as though the divine has turned its gaze elsewhere? These are not indictments of your worthiness, nor proof of some cosmic abandonment. They are invitations or urgent, tender calls from your soul, pleading for you to pause, to listen, to mend what has been misaligned. The dimming of your gifts is not a punishment, but a consequence, a natural response to the unseen barriers we carry. These blocks are born of fear, imbalance, and the weight of a world that often forgets its own divinity. Let us unearth their roots. Fear of your power beneath your hesitation lies a primal tremor, a fear of the vastness within you. To wield your gifts is to stand exposed, radiant, and vulnerable. What if you are seen? What if you are misunderstood, mocked, or cast out? Deeper still, some carry the echoes of ancient wounds, past lives where spiritual power brought persecution or pain. This fear is a guardian, but it has overstayed its welcome. Self-doubt and unworthiness, the mind whispers cruel lies. You are not enough. Your gifts are delusions. Others shine brighter. Why? Comparison festers, and shame binds your spirit in chains of inadequacy. You may wonder if your visions are mere fantasies, or if your healing hands lack the strength to mend. This doubt is a thief, stealing the trust you once held in your own soul. Energy imbalances. Your body is a temple. Its energy centers, also known as chakras or portals to the divine. When the third eye clouds with overthinking, when the throat tightens with unspoken truths, when the heart hardens from unwept tears, the flow of your gift stalls. Stress, trauma, and suppressed emotion calcify into stagnant pools, choking the rivers of your spirit. Lack of grounding. To soar into the ethereal without roots is to drift untethered. Many seek to transcend the body, bypassing the messy, beautiful work of being human. Spiritual bypassing severs you from the earth, leaving your gifts untethered. You cannot ascend without first descending into the soil of your own existence. External influences the world as a cacophony of energies, some nourishing, some parasitic. Toxic relationships drain your light. Digital overstimulation scatters your focus. For empaths, the burden is heavier still. You may carry the grief, rage, or chaos of others, mistaking it for your own. These external forces build walls between you and your inner knowing. Reflection prompt. Pause here. Breathe. Ask your soul, what fear, belief, or weight dims my light? What am I ready to release? To unblock your gifts is to dance with your own becoming, a sacred act of clearing, balancing, and remembering. This is not a race or a conquest, but a homecoming. Here's how to begin. Clear your energy field. Your aura is a living tapestry, woven with the threads of your experiences. When it frays, cleanse it. Burn sage or Palo Santo, letting the smoke carry away what no longer serves. Strike a sound bowl, its vibrations unraveling energetic knots. Practice Reiki, or simply stand barefoot on the earth, letting her pulse renew you. A salt bath, simple yet profound, can wash away the residue of the day. Balance your chakras. Each energy center holds a key. Ground your root chakra, with the weight of presence, feeling the earth beneath you. Soften your heart with forgiveness for yourself and for others. Awaken your third eye with stillness, trusting the visions that flicker there. Use affirmations, hold crystals, or follow guided meditations to realign what has shifted. Release limiting beliefs. The mind is a storyteller. Rewrite your story. Journal your fears. What do I believe about my gifts? Where did this story begin? Trace the wounds, perhaps to childhood, perhaps beyond. Use EFT tapping to dissolve old patterns, or sit with your inner child, whispering love to the parts that feel small. Healing is not erasure, it is transformation. Ground and center. Return to your body, the sacred vessel of your spirit. Breathe deeply, feeling the rise and fall of life within you. Dance, walk, stretch, move energy through your limbs. Before you meditate or channel, anchor yourself. Visualize roots sinking into the earth, holding you steady as you reach for the stars. Reconnect with intention. Your gifts respond to your call. In quiet, ask your higher self, your guides, the universe, awaken what sleeps within me. Help me trust again. Meditate daily, not to force, but to listen. Speak an affirmation into the stillness. My spiritual gifts are safe, sacred, and ready to unfold. Intention is the spark. Trust is the flame. This is not a path of striving, but of surrender. Your gifts are not dormant because you failed. They retreated to protect you, to wait until you were ready to hold them fully. Unblocking them is like coaxing a river from beneath the stone. Gentle, patient, inevitable. As the barriers fall, you will feel the shift. Intuition will hum like a remembered melody. Signs will weave through your days, such as feathers, numbers, dreams, speaking in riddles. Your practice will deepen, no longer a chore but a communion. You will stand in your power, not with arrogance, but with the quiet certainty of one who knows they are enough. You were not given these gifts by accident. They are lanterns your soul carried into this life, to illuminate your path, to heal what is broken, to lift the veil for others. If they feel distant now, do not despair. The ember still glows beneath the ash. Be tender with yourself. Peel back the layers with love, not force. The more you show up, raw, real, willing, the more your gifts will rush to meet you. They have never left. They have only waited for you to see them in you. What stirs in you as you read this? What block do you feel ready to release? What practice calls you to reconnect? Your light is not a flicker. It is a flame, ancient and eternal. Your gifts are not a privilege. They are your purpose. Step forward, beloved. You are meant to shine.